Hello, this reading is for Aries for November. I'm just going to say one more prayer before I begin. Mom, that Spirit, please give me clarity, wisdom, insight, and knowing to deliver Aries the most clear and concise message for their highest good for November. Thank you so much for being present here, my guides. So, Aries, I'm going to begin your reading with an oracle card just to kind of guide the reading as to what may be going on with you for November. In my mind space, I'm beginning with this reading with Halloween, actually, the last day of October. I'm setting my intention for that date. On that Spirit, thank you so much for being present here for Aries. The surrounding energy for November for Aries. Thank you. Wow, this keeps coming out. Keeps coming out. Ghosts of the past. The past returns for a time. So I feel like possibly even on Halloween, because you see there's a lot of figures with masks on in this card. The past is like kind of coming up. It could be coming up now for you. I'm doing this reading the week before October, but something is cycling over again in your energy. End of the very end of October and the beginning of November, something is cycling over again. Somebody's some experience or energy is coming back around. Could even be yours, patterns. It could be even your own patterns. So I'm going to begin the tarot now. The first card that I pull is the past energy. The second card that I pull is the present energy. And the third card that I pull is the future energy. Okay, we have two for the past energy. Hermit reverse, Eight of Swords upright. So I feel like for a time you were keeping to yourself, trying to find answers within, but it like, what it kind of led to was this feeling of being stuck in your head. Like the Eight of Swords is the Hermit reverse. It's like kind of like trying to find answers without taking any influence from the outside. And you can, if you're not careful with that, you can wind up just repeating stories in your head without really looking at the truth, without taking off that blindfold and looking at the facts in front of you. This is the past energy, recent past. Mom, that Spirit, may I please have the present energy for Aries. The present energy for Aries. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see where you're at right now. Hopefully in a better place than that. I feel intuitively you are in a better place than that. Mom, that Spirit, may have the present energy for Aries. Maybe somebody from your past kind of put you in that energy. Kind of not a great place. Like, not a great place. Kind of put you in your head. Ten of Swords reverse is your current energy. It's like really trying to put your past behind you. Your past heartaches, your past bad experiences, relationships, heartaches, heartbreaks, disappointments, pardon me, and betrayals. Like putting that behind you. It feels like right now you're doing your best to leave that behind you. Mom, that Spirit, may have the future energy. Future, come on, good future energy for Aries for November. Future energy for Aries for November. Thank you so much. Seven of Wands reverse. So this is in the upright. It's about standing your ground and being defensive, feeling feeling like you got a lot of people coming at you. In the reverse, it feels like you're letting your guard down. It could be, depending on the surrounding cards, the energy of giving up, but for me, right now, it feels like letting your guard down. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords upright. So what is influencing all of this energy, all of this reading is clarity. Truth and clarity. Like, it can also speak of victory. It's like an aha moment, or it can be communication that kind of brings everything into perspective. I'm going to clarify your reading, Aries. Let's see. What was this thing that kind of put you in your head in the past? What was the situation that put Aries in their head in the past? Two of Wands. This feels like a choice between, well, it is a choice between the past and the future. Like, sorry. Sorry. It's, it feels like, with this goes to the past card, it feels like you had a choice between somebody from your past, or you still might be experiencing this person from the past, and you may experience them again in November, having to choose between someone from your past that's kind of, if you see in this card, that past energy is anchored, and it's about love, because there's a cup attached to that. The cups speak of love. In the future is the sword. This sword, it speaks of wanting to move towards something more victorious, more honest. It's a choice between the past and the future. So something about in the recent past for you, something about making a choice between the past energy and the future energy kind of put you in your head and had you a bit stuck. What was this choice? Is there any other clarification for this choice in the recent past for Aries? Judgment. This is literally about a judgment. It feels like you had a moment where it was like, I can choose this person from the past who put me here in the Ten of Swords that I'm trying to put behind me. And it came to you. It came to you with that. It feels like an ultimatum almost. With this Judgment card here, it feels like you kind of were given an ultimatum by somebody from your past. Okay? And it really put you in your head, because in the past you had emotions for this person. You felt bound to this person. You felt like a real deep connection with this person. A profound connection. With the Judgment card, it's a profound connection. Almost like a family connection, a blood connection, or a soul tie connection. But then I'm kind of coming back with this ultimatum of like, it's me or them. It didn't make you feel good. It made you feel like, well, let me get to think about this. But it just led you to like repeating the stories in your head where, well, none of those experiences were good. So I don't know how to make a decision about this. Manda Spirit, can we clarify this Ten of Swords reverse for Aries' current energy? The Six of Pentacles. You want something right now. You're trying to put your past behind you, and you want something equal, something balanced, something reciprocal, something that feels fair and stable. King of Wands. Whoever you're connecting with, Aries, comes across to you as very confident, very capable, very clear about what they want. The person that you're connecting with now, and I feel like this is the future person. And you're trying to put your past behind you and give and receive equally with this person. And possibly even commit to them. They want a commitment with you. This Hierophant card speaks of commitment, traditional values, and beliefs. This King of Wands that's in your energy right now is sharing with you a vision of commitment, and you want to give and receive equally. You want a stable, reciprocal relationship with them. You want to put your past behind you and move forward with them. And just more than anything, I feel strongly that you're trying to put this negative past, this painful past behind you. Mom, Dad, Spirit, can we clarify this Seven of Wands? So in the future energy, we have this kind of letting your guard down. And it's clarified with the Sun. So this will bring you, November, this will bring you happiness. This connection or this letting your guard down with the new person you're connecting with, it's going to bring you happiness. What else for this future energy? You're going to find yourself daydreaming and fantasizing about all of the opportunities and options and ways in which you can feel emotionally happy. This kitty cat is daydreaming. They're taking a little cat nap and dreaming about all the fine and happy and delicious things in life. Manda Spirit, anything else for the future energy for Aries in November? The Four of Pentacles is coming out. So I feel like you might slip back into this energy of holding back. It's not the same as the Seven of Wands, because the Seven of Wands upright is like defensiveness, guardedness. But the Four of Pentacles is more like a holding on energy, almost like, I don't want to let this go. I don't want to let this go. This brings me happiness. This brings me opportunities. This connection I can't let go of, okay? So November, when you let your guard down with this new person, immediately you're going to feel happy and you're going to start daydreaming about all the good possibilities there are, and you're going to want to feel like this holding tight energy to this connection. And this person from the past is still lingering there. It feels like it's still lingering there. Can I have a spread for this past person for Aries? Mom, Dad, Spirit, can I have a spread for this past person for Aries? What is their influence with Aries for November? What is this past person's influence with Aries for November? Thank you so much for being present here. This past person's influence. Yeah, this is not good, Aries. This person is going to bring some drama to you, and it's going to feel really unfair. We have the Five of Swords and Justice Reverse. They are coming back in November, and they're going to bring you some drama. They're going to bring you some drama and talk about how the situation is unfair. But the reality is that if they put you in the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords, I mean, how is that possibly fair to you? This person's coming back to stir the pot, and I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. Manda Spirit, may I please have the new person's energy and influence? Thank you so much. The new person's energy and influence for November. Thank you so much, my guys. The new person's energy and influence for Aries. The new person's energy and influence for Aries. The new person's energy and influence for Aries. No? One more, please. The Page of Wands and the King of Swords. Communicating their vision passionately. It's very flirty. It's very like a lot of talky, flirty stuff, and like expressing themselves of how they see you, what they feel about you, what they want with you. And it's honest. It's very honest. The King of Swords might not be like the most warm and cuddly, but they have integrity. They have a lot of experience under their belt that has led them to the energy of honesty is the best policy. And this Ace of Swords that, you know, you're kind of basing your actions on, basing your decisions on, this want and need and desire for clarity and truth. That's the sword that the king is holding. That is the truth, the sword of truth. And the new person you're connecting with, they hold this energy for you. It's honest and it's passionate, it's flirty, it's fun. So way better than the past person, right? Okay. Mom, Dad, Spirit, may I have the shared energy between Aries and the new person? May I have the shared energy between Aries and the new person? The shared energy between Aries and the new person for November. Thank you so much. The Chariot. Beautiful energy. This speaks about deliberate forward movement with a purpose, a shared purpose. It's like wanting to move fast and furiously towards a destination that feels right. That's the shared energy between you and your person for November. I love it. So I'm going to read from the book for this card that's kind of guiding this reading, this choice between old and new. It feels important, so I'm going to do that. And I want to leave you with the nugget to think about why this card is coming out for you now. Okay? Here we go. Old friends, boyfriends, crushes, places, and situations come up to remind you of either how far you've come or that there's still work to be done in areas you thought were long settled. That's what this new person is bringing to you. We all have life themes, and we all have challenges and patterns. But the trick is to move through them quickly and learn the lessons from them permanently. These ghosts with masks are here to show you what or who needs an adjustment in your life. A clearing where you can make space with people you feel may have wronged you is in order. None of us is perfect. All of us need to forgive and to be forgiven. This is the cause of indecision that you are facing. The ghosts of the past are haunting you. It's Judgment Day. That judgment came out. You are more powerful than you know. The time for hiding who you are pretending to be, the normal one, and just like everyone else, that time is done. So Aries, this person is going to come back around and give you like this ultimatum about it, like, oh, it's you and me and this is unfair. How could you be moving on and all of that nonsense, right? You don't have to deal with that. You're you. You know what you want. They put you in a bad position. They put you in Ten of Swords. And you want truth. You want clarity. You want stability. You want to feel happy. And you want to put this past behind you. And you have every right to. So leave in the past. Move happily and healthily forward with the new person. This is your reading, Aries. I wish you good health, good love, and good magic.